the but I miss you. Let's go. Independent on the mission, yeah, my hustle done risen. On the block pushes, I done made a decision. Riley B pulled up and he copped that disc. I probably sold about 40, but that sale was mint. The next day he came back up, Riley B. He said the disc went hard. You ever met Mama C? I'm like, who is that? He said Pimp C's mom. I explained your situation. She said stop by the mall. I'm like, cool, kept pushing. Yeah, I'm back on the grind. The following day by, and she blew my mind. Described the road that she played with that UGK. I'm like, damn, all this knowledge right here in peace. She asked if I had management. I was like, what's that? She said, baby, I'll manage it. I'm like, what's next? So we sat in the kitchen, talked for hours and hours. Intelligent is how she spoke. Eric's was power. Man, you know, if you ever sat in that kitchen and talked to Mama, she was the most intelligent, down-to-earth person, you know what I'm saying? That was me, dog. Say, she could have had a big head if she wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Because she's Southern royalty. But she kept it trill with everybody that crossed her path, man. Small shows, plenty road, me and Mama C rockin'. And the way we got along, I didn't see no stopping. Baked chicken and gumbo, world spitties. That nigga German chocolate cake, how she titled it G. We had a 4-year run, proud of Pimp coming home. But then the love and the bond, it was oh so strong. She was excited like a kid when they freed her baby. She had a glow on her face, and that day was crazy. Running errands, picking up, collecting gifts for C. Knew that I was down, so they sent it by me. I used to bring her to visit Pimp, but them days was over. My niggas at the Walls unit, just waiting to hold her. I met him back at the house on that Streetport Street. It was me and Mama Wes and that damn Pimp. My nigga dapped and bear hugged me, and it went like this. He said, thanks for all you did, and we about to get rich. Yeah. Say, man, my life changed that day, man. You know what I'm saying? When I walked in that house, it's like the kitchen was glowing. Mama had a big smile on her face. Like, he in the game room. I walked down there and seen my nigga. I knew life was finna be different. Rockin', man. It was from that day on, it was a brand new journey. Niggas got in Pimp's ears saying that I was phony. Yeah, my niggas searched me over, they found was real. Hell yeah, we used to argue, that's the way of the trill. Private parties at the house, the host Chad Butler on the select few there. That's how you knew he had love for you. In the shows, traveling, cars, planes, and trains. I'm trying to live dream. Man, this shit was insane. Started UGK Records, said I would go out third. I'm like, I don't give a shit as long as I get heard. Gave me the job over and it's opening act. Some days I play security or I grab them bags. Whatever was the task, I did that shit proud. I do that shit again and I play that shit loud. Everything was going great, Grammy noms and stars. 2 Bentleys and I got 3 cars.
Let that play.
Came up, man, you know what I'm saying? Just like my nigga said, man. Loaded, man. I'm talking about planes, trains, and
It's a story in itself.
all the UGK posse, man. Still got love for y'all, man. Bun B, hold your head.
The record is a story in itself.
Mama C never changes, had a smile on her face. Her and Heather booking shows, man, the fam was straight.
Yeah.
Was rising from the climb, but doing that rise, my nigga Pimp flew to Cali, and out there he. Mama called us all the babies, but her heart was broken. Ain't nothing could repair that boom left over. She shed so many tears, and I held her up. It was the worst day ever, man. That shit was rough. We tried to get back cracking, wasn't in it. Told me to fly that flag.
Go out represented.
I moved to Dallas and pushed hard, and we stayed connected. Easily, yo motherfuckers.
Oh, that UG Records.
6 years gone by, yeah, we built the listing. I started Trill Gang, and I built me a team. We had planned to reapproach. That's when she got so me give her 12 weeks, and she be back in the mix. Damn, man, we didn't even make it to 12 weeks. You know what I'm saying? A few weeks passed, and Rhonda called me one Thursday saying, man, you need to get down here.
I know you see me.
Mama having trouble breathing and shit. I shot my team some instructions.
Whoever you may be.
And the next morning I hopped in the whip and I smashed the PA. By the time I got, she was on a breathing machine, you know what I'm saying? I stayed down there about 3 days, and it just went downhill.
Let that rock.
I got a chance, you know what I'm saying, to talk to her and hold her hand, tell her how much I love and appreciate her. Pops, keep your head up, man. My nigga Trey was there. Nigga 2 Chainz came through. Trill nigga. Bone was right there, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was right there in the last hour. See, salute to Angie, Ed, Truck, Bird, Julie Beverly, and Lil Chad. Boy, I stood firm, man. Ain't no way I could have handled that shit, man. I know your daddy proud of you, man. And Lil Cora, I love you, boy. Lil Trey, man. Still UGK Ruckers over here. I love you, mama.
For sure. What's up with it, man? You player partner, he's the lead back at you. On the day to the Queen. A day to remember Mama Wes. It's the day she passed away. August 18th. The song is quite itself, you know. I hate I had to even record a record. I have a couple of records like that. They're very natural, but I hate I even had to create them and record them. But we're not going to get sad right now. We're just going to remember the Queen. We're just going to remember the Queen. And I'm going to just jog my memory on some things. And first met Mama Wes. I met Mama Wes before then, but I didn't know who she was. So when I first met her, I was attending our high school dances at a place called Sacred Heart. We used to go to these dances. Now that was very because Sacred Heart is a church. We used to go to these dances at this church, and it was mostly for high school students and whatnot. And they'd have DJ DMD, DJing and whatnot. And they have little food and drinks, but it was a high school dance. It was pretty interesting. But there used to be a couple of ladies at the front door taking the entrance fee, which was about $2 to $3. You dig? It was a couple of ladies sitting at the front door as soon as you walk in, taking about $2, $3 for your entrance fee. Now those ladies, they were never too much involved with the children coming in and out. They were just basically talking amongst themselves, having sodas and pickles or whatever, and $3, smiling at you, letting you get in and out, or being firm if you didn't have your $2, $3, telling you can't get in. Now, I never knew it at the time, but one of the ladies at the door was Mama Wes, Pimp Mom. You dig? I didn't learn that until like way later after she and I had become, acquaintances and become friends or whatever. And so when I first went over, it was by, y'all know the story. Everybody know the story who comes over here frequently. A lot of these names, so they don't know what I'm talking about. If you interested in, you know what I'm saying, UGK memorabilia, UGK Ruckers, Pimp C, Mama Wes, and the UGK Posse, this channel is. Now, if you just some internet troll playing big butt games, roaming the internet, looking for some kind of YouTuber to devour, you might want to just skip this video. You know what I mean? But here it is. So y'all know how I met Mama Wes by way of Riley B. You know the story and all that. But once I get over there, you dig, I'm thinking in my mind, this is Pimp C's mother. So I'm thinking she got a congregation of people that's around her or accessible, you know what I'm saying? She could just hit them at any moment and they popping up and they doing what they do. But once I got over there and go over there frequent, it appeared that, we're busy and they wasn't checking in on her as much as I thought they would. My reason for going, and once we agreed to engage in business, it immediately became personal. And reason being was because I had my own schedule. I had my own business, way back then. And it appeared when I would go and visit her to speak about business moves and what we were going to do, it would appear she needed, simple things. And at first I was thinking like the simplest of things that she need at the time. I know somebody, that's a part of Pimp Crew or whatever, is going to step up and do what they do. It appeared to be that, again, people were busy with their lives. Pimp was in prison, and those type of people wasn't accessible. So I started volunteer for certain things. If she needed this or that, oh, mama, I got you. I stopped waiting around to see who was gonna show up and do what I thought. You know what I'm saying, on in my mind. You know how we have a perception and we have a imagination of what we think certain things are or what it looked like when we've never seen it before. That's what I was doing. I was having a perception of what I thought Pimp C Mom congregation of people looked like and what they may have been doing. But that was just an imaginary thought. It wasn't that people swinging in and out of that door. Riley B, cousin Ed, couple more people. But like I said, people were busy. And like I said, I had my own schedule because I had my own businesses. So I was able to move in and out, do what I do, however I did it. And I realized that our relationship, it wasn't going to be strictly business. It was going to be family orientated plus business. And it wasn't anything that I felt added to or like it was weighing me down. I just felt like, hey, while I'm over here conducting business, certain personal things need to be taken care of. So let's do it. And we just, did it all at the same time. And it was a beautiful situation because we really spent a lot of time in the kitchen, really getting to know each other and planning and plotting out different moves we were gonna make. You know what I mean? And it was a fortunate situation for the both of us. Um, I needed a lot of direction that she had, and she needed a solid person right there with her at that time. And I went on and played that position, played that role to the T. I played that role so sufficient that it used to make people mad and jealous. You did? And they had nothing mad and jealous about, but it's just how people are in our culture. People from our culture, they really just really frickle. Anything can set them off, and they want you to be a people pleaser. A people pleaser. I'm a person that can tell you whenever need be. You see? When I feel like you trying to pull too much out of me to please you, I'm able to let you know at that moment, fuck you. So you ain't got to try to figure it out. But yeah, moving right along, one of the obligations that popped up, she went to San Antonio, I believe. Trill story. We on our way to San Antonio to go visit Pimp. It's me, Mama, and Pops, I believe, on trip. Yeah, this trip is just me, Mama, and Pops. Went another time, and it was a friend of Pimp's. I think his name was 50. Big old nigga, was associated with rapper like green eyed, bright skinned nigga about my skin tone. You dig? He went with that trip, but this trip was just me, Mama Wes, and Pops. Now, I'd been on prison trips before because, two of my brothers was incarcerated. And prison trips sometimes dined up at different restaurants and things of that nature. Like visiting brother, he was in Huntsville. So when we would shoot towards Huntsville, we have a few little snacks in between the way. But we at this Golden Corral that was right outside in city limits get to the prison. So we knew that we would wind up at this Golden Corral because that's what the plan was. or on the way back, we would wind up at the Golden. Most of the time, it was on our way in. So the prison trip with Mama Wes to go see Pimp around San Antonio, I think was something called it maybe was called the Dominguez unit. But I like the way that y'all come to the channel and y'all able to give me information in the comments if I make a mistake. I'm sensitive, okay? So if I make a mistake about a city or a town or a club or a street, whatever it is, feel free to do what y'all do. Go in the comments and correct me. Because a lot of these stories, a lot of people are present for this stuff. We may not know each other at the time, but during these certain periods, we occupy the same time and space. And that's a fortunate because some of the stuff I say, people who didn't even know I was there, they be like, damn, I remember that to the T. Well, look, you made a mistake. It was Laffy's, Opelousas, or it was Club this or Club that. So it's a fortunate thing. And yeah, I keep my comments open. It don't matter who coming in here playing butt games. It's just the stuff that I speak, the stuff that I spake is so trill and so true. It's no need to shut the comments. We welcome all. You did? But yeah, so we going to, I believe, like I said, the Dominguez unit. And I don't know how this trip gonna take place or how it go down, or we stopping at here, there, or we eating your stove food. I don't know. I ain't never did it on a trip like that with Mama Wes. Going that way, I think we going out west. So as we going out west, Mama have a picnic basket. Mama got a full picnic basket, and Mama got a full cooler, little bitty cooler. You know what I'm saying? Enough to take care of me, her, and Pops. We got cold drink on, we got water, and we got soda water off in that thing. Now, I'm wondering what in this picnic basket. So as we rolling early morning hours, my stomach begin to growl. I'm thinking, are we gonna stop somewhere and get something to eat? And Mama say, no, go on in that picnic basket. I say, what you got in there? She say, just go on in there and see. Man, when I went in that basket, man, she had custom made, which is off in that thing. I'm talking about pre-made, big, thick ham and cheese, this and that, turkey. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? Hips and that whole nigga. I'm nibbling like I'm Grady Niblo. Nigga, I'm getting popping, and we gone up and down the road. So she said, also in that basket, is cake. I say, cake. This was my first time recognizing one of her specialties. This was my first time recognizing one of her specialties, okay? So we going down the road. I had a couple of sandwiches, couple of sodas or whatever. And we good. We going down the road. I got a little bit more hungry. I need a little old snack. She say, get you a piece of that cake. Man, when I tell you I pulled out a nice slice of cake, must have been one of the most moist, heavenest tasting, holiest, sweetest. I'm talking about so damn delicious, man. I couldn't believe. I thought it was a store-bought cake. I said, what is this? She said, oh, baby, that's my specialty. I like to call it that nigga German chocolate cake. Now, I ain't even fond of German chocolate cakes. But this damn chocolate cake was so damn good. As soon as I consumed one piece, I had to get another. You dig? I ain't gonna lie. I had to get another. I say, man, how did you make this cake? She say, that's my secret. But just know I use a good bit of this, a good bit of that. And I said, damn it, boy. This cake good than a bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? And so we went on, made it to the prison. And because I wasn't on Pimp's visiting list, I went on, stayed out in the city limits, because I don't remember if we were able to park at the prison. You had to, now if the person wasn't parking and nobody else was in the car, and then you had to go out around the city limits and post up. So I dropped her off and I went post up in the city limits by a convenience store, but I really didn't need out the store because, like I said, we had a cooler full of cold beverages and we had the sandwiches and the cakes. So that was the time I took her to go visit Pimp. You know what I mean? And I discovered, like I said, the German chocolate cake. This is the day that we found out that Mama passed away. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Mama Wes. So after this trip, it would be many more, not many more prison trips, but just me and her go and make moves towards my music, her introducing me to different people and things of that nature. We spent a lot of time in Houston, you know. We spent time in Louisiana, Austin, Dallas, just in places like wherever she had relationships. So we had a relationship in Houston. And when we were invited to this party. Now this right here, this Trill story right here, crazy, man. Trill story is crazy. So Trill stories. We invited to this party. This is one of Mama friends, business partners, different things of that nature. And we invited to this party at a club in Houston. I think it was like off of West Belford or something. It was called Club Rhythms. Now somebody H-time I know what I'm talking about. So it was called Club Rhythms. And it was a hood club. I don't remember what side of town it is, but if you from H-Town, you know what side of town that is. But mostly cars used to park just along that highway that the club is on. Cars used to park, you know what I'm saying? It may be the south, West Elford, I don't know. I'm thinking it's the south or some shit like that. But cars used to just park all along there and they'll have like a hangout type drag because the parking lot of the club, it wasn't that big, but you know what I'm saying? It'll fill up pretty quick. So cars would just park all along or whatever. So it was called Club Rhythms. And we were having a party there, but it also was just a regular club night at the same time. And so it was food we had. Mama friend, like I said, it was her party. She had food she bought in, the whole section for us. It was really cool, you know what I mean? So I'm in that bitch, and niggas, you know, walking by, what's up, boom, 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 we doing our thing. I'm not driving, so I ain't doing no tripping. I ain't being lush. Like, I ain't in that bitch just turning shit up left and right because I am, you know, peeping game because we ain't really got no security with us. It's just me, Mama, a friend, I think her husband, and a couple more people, and then they invited. So it's probably about 15 of us in that one section. But long story short, I'm in there doing my thing, drinking this shit. I'm keeping an eye on Mama West. And Mama having a good ass time. Like, Mama ain't tripping. She really, you know, she putting her back doing her thing. But her homegirl saying she also putting them hoes back, I'm talking about getting her head bad bitch. And so I'm sitting kind of like on a stool, and Mama had arranged where they were going to give us the microphone for a minute. And, you know, we wasn't there on no appearance. We wasn't there on no show. We wasn't there on none of that. We were there supporting the party and shit and just being in the house. So she had arranged, and I didn't know it, that one of the DJs or whomever was going to give me the microphone. I was going to do a little talking and I was going to pass her the mic or whatever. So they came and brought me the mic. I'm sitting on a stool. So when they just handed me the mic, I'm like, fuck it. I think I know what to do. So I just grabbed the mic. What's up, H-Town? Yeah, this boy, he's a Leo, boom, boom, boom. Repping that you have Mama West in here, Pimp C, Mama, I'm saying, free Pimp C, boom, boom, boom. Happy birthday to such and such. Y'all celebrating the birthday in there. Happy birthday to y'all, boom, boom, boom. PA in the building, man. We'll be on the lookout for the new single, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, he's a Leo, boom, boom, boom. Bow. Hand Mama West. Hey, darling. She talked to the people for a minute. Wish her homegirl happy birthday, and we get it. Boom. So I'm sitting on the stool, and I'm starting to see people looking at us because we done fucked around and let people know who we was and what we was doing. People walking by, taking pictures, dapping me up, this and that. A crazy little incident happened right after that, but I'm gonna tell this part first. So as I'm sitting on the stool, I'm doing what I'm normally doing, just kind of 360 and on the peripheral and everywhere, perimeter, boom, boom, boom. But it ain't no need. It's everybody chilling. But all of a sudden, while I'm, drinking my drink, I hear this big ass noise. Boom! I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And so I look around, and then I look to the back. Man, one of the ladies that was with us, she let that alcohol, she done fucked around and fell off her stool, man. I'm by her butt hit the motherfucking floor so hard, nigga. That shit, boop. I'm like, damn, man. And niggas is drunk, so niggas ain't moving fast to help her up. She kind of just legs in the air, you know what I'm saying? High heels in the air before I'm like, hey man, help her up, you know what I'm saying? Then people started helping her up. So that little shit popped off, and then I got up and kind of stood there as people was passing by, because a lot of people was dapping me up, what's up, boom, boom, take a picture, hey, who, how you connected, boom, boom, bun, all that old shit. So one dude walked up and looked like he was mixed breed. He looked like he was Mexican, black, something like that, because he had long kind of hand shit, Mexican kind of looking nigga, but he was dark. He was a dark Mexican. And he walked up to me, he said, he's a Leo? I had just announced it. So I say, yeah, he's a Leo. What's up? He say, you don't remember me? I'm like, nah, I don't remember you. Why? What's happening? He said, all right then. And he walked off. Man, I ain't even gonna bullshit you. That type of activity, man, that shit fucked my head up, man. I'm like, the fuck this nigga on? You know what I'm saying? What he finna cut? He fucked me up because I'm normally paranoid anyway. I'm thinking gold whip, cause we could have did whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody was frisking us. Cause I was going back to the whip anyway, like going get pans of food, this and that, this and that. But I'm thinking, man, go to the whip, put that rocket in my pocket, and come back and see what the fuck this nigga on. You know what I'm talking about? And just that whole night, him with that, all right then, you know what I'm saying? And then mobbing off, I couldn't even really enjoy the party that much no more, because I'm thinking the sucker finna, back on some bullshit that I don't remember. But nothing happened. I seen the nigga, he was steady watching us and shit, but nothing ever took place. So, towards the end of the night, the club about to close, and everybody head bad than the motherfucker. Everybody toasted in that bitch. And mama, you know what I mean? She got one drink. And so the cops, they announcing, okay, put your drinks down, go ahead and vacate the premises, get out the building. And mama got like a whole little drink like this. She like, I want to finish my drink. So the cop like, yeah, you go ahead and finish it, just rush it. You know what I'm saying? She like, I'm not rushing my drink. I'm going to stand right here, finish my drink, then I'm going to leave. Long story short, man, her and the damn HPD arguing like a motherfucker. I'm telling the cop, man, just I'm buying time, really, like, man, look, don't worry about it, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Let her sip her shit. Mama is adamant, shaking her little cup of ice and whatever she got and sipping on that hoe and being defiant, looking at that cop like, nigga, fuck you. So this nigga calls back up and all this dumb shit. 2-3 cops walk up. They was finna be kind of aggressive. And so I tell him, I say, look here, man. I say, this Pimp C, man. We having a good time. Just allow her a little bit more time, finish her drink, and then, you know what I mean? I said, it ain't no big deal, man. It's an older lady. What y'all niggas acting all aggressive for? Y'all ain't got to nobody up. Y'all ain't got to do shit. Just chill for a minute. And one of them like, that's Pimp C, mama? I say, yeah, man. It's Pimp C, this and that, He like, man, she got about 3-4 more minutes, man. I say, okay, that's what it is. So I'm talking to mama and shit. And so mama steady sipping on her drink real slow. I say, mama, let me get some of that. I'm gonna knock that bitch back so we can get the fuck up out of there. So she like, you want some of this? I said, yeah, just let me get some. So she gave me a cup and I hit that bitch hard. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? I took that bitch damn near down to the ice. So she went on and hit that bitch a couple times and it was out of there. And then we walked out the club. They escorted us to the car and whatnot. So when we went back to the car, we still had all this food left, man. We had all kind of stuff like aluminum foil and different little bins with different little meatballs. Man, we had so much, it was crazy. So we took the food back to this place where we were staying. We were staying at this, it was like a business house, studio, this and that, this and that. Back over there, and we all just fixed plates and chilled, talk crazy, ate, boom, boom, boom. But for some reason, we needed to leave like at 4:30, 5 o'clock. So we couldn't even really go to sleep too long. We needed to go from Houston back to PA, something we had to do early morning in PA, and me, Pops, and Mama and shit. And so we went on and ate, talked, did what we did, then we found somewhere to lay down, a little old rest or whatever. And so we popped right back up in about 3.5, 4 hours or whatever. So when we pop back up, we say our goodbyes, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. I'm still hungover, okay enough to go on, hop in the whip and do what we do. So when we get in the whip, we was in her black, they had a black Toyota. I think it was some shit called a Toyota Solera or something. It was a two-door car, brand new. The bitch was nice, and one of my people had one like it, so I knew it was a very dependable car. We hop in that bitch, man, about 4:35 in the morning. We hop in that bitch to shoot back. As we going back to PA, man, we on the highway. I'm talking about doing damn near 60, 70, whatever. And as we going down, man, we have a motherfucking blowout. It's still dark, you know what I'm saying? Traffic going crazy. Niggas exiting the highway, getting on it just, you know how Houston traffic is. And we going down the motherfucking highway and have a whole blowout. Now, where we had the blowout at, it was near a medium in the road, but it wasn't one of those wide mediums. Like most big cities, they have some wide mediums that start off before you get to the medium with the wall on the side. They had a one before you get to the wall, and it's pretty wide and it's pretty long. A whole 18-wheeler with a trailer could fit there, because I've actually had to pull up on there my damn self, you know, with a trailer hooked me. But there's another one that's kind of skinny, and it divides the highways. It divides the highways, but it start off kind of skinny and it goes a little wide, and then it hit the stripe lines and then the wall right there. Because the car was like a little coupe, you know what I'm saying? We were able to pull up on that little skinny bitch, but we were like we were facing the medium. We was facing the wall in the middle. The car was like right in the lines and shit, but right probably like 2 feet on each side, nigga, it was full fucking traffic doing 70, 80, boom, boom, and it was dark. So the shit, it was very scary or very dangerous, but we had to hop out and change that tire because we had a blowout. Now, when I tell you the shit was damn scary, nigga, when we hopped out that car to change that tire, nigga, we hopped out like NASCAR. We gathered all the damn tools and the spare. I damn near heard, nigga, we were jacking that bitch, me and Pops. We jacked that bitch up, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling Pop, like, nigga, look at these cars. Look how close they is. That nigga Pop like, nigga, I don't give a damn. We either gonna die, chill, we gonna fix this bitch and get up the road. And so, you know, real quick, like, we fixed that hoe without any incident and jumped back in and headed back to PA. But it was a scary ass motherfucking moment. I can't lie to you, man. Those of you in the chat, all y'all kind of knew or whatever, I'm reminiscing a bit and just remembering the Queen, UGK Records, UGK Posse, UGK Fam, Pimp C's mom, R.I.P. Mama Wes. Know what I'm talking about? We ain't gonna keep it long drawn out. We gonna go and stop while we ahead. Salute to y'all. What's up, O'Brien? And everybody who can relate to what I'm talking about. Salute to y'all. Keeping memories of the Queen. R.I.P. Mama Wes.